how big is too big? And this is kind of alluding into a different question coming later on. But there's a limit. There's definitely a limit in terms of like my starting position to my end goal that I've kind of got visualized in my mind, which I'm not. It's like, you can look up to certain guys and say like, oh, I want to look like this dude, or I want to be as big as this guy. But it's like, don't forget, you can't just suddenly copy the way that somebody's body looks. Like, you can get as big as somebody else, but you're going to have your own sort of distinctive build and shape and insertions and everything else. So it's like, I could imagine myself with 10 more pounds of lean tissue, or like 15 more pounds of muscle, but I'm not really exactly sure what I'll look like when I get there, But eventually, there will definitely be a limit. I mean, I've been saying this forever. It's like, I'm going to continue to bulk up, and eventually I'm going to reach a size where I'm like, all right, this is nice. And you're kind of forced to do that anyway, because even with how I'm going about it, there is still diminishing returns with just how physically big you can get. And at a point, it's not even like what you're really aiming for, Like, if you look at year to year to year, stage photos, but even just like progress pictures from like higher level bodybuilders, there isn't like, okay, this year I'm this big, this year I'm this big. Whoa, he just made an incredibly, just totally massive jump out of nowhere in just 1 year. Like, it does start to slow down. So that's where it's like, as much as I can imagine what I'm going to look like later on, you kind of evolve with like your muscular maturity. You get a little bit of a harder, kind of grainier sort of look. It's just like the nature of getting some, muscle maturity, right?